Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So guys, I want to extend a big welcome to all my new subscribers. I have seen a few people that are new to my channel. Welcome ladies, welcome, and thank you so much for subscribing. And also a big welcome back to all my regulars. So guys, this is going to be the tutorial that you have asked me for, and this tutorial is for the triple pocket album for embellishments. Now, that is the way that I called it because that is the way that the person that created it calls it. And I watched her tutorial, so that is the name that I use for it. Again, this is for the triple pocket album for embellishments, okay? And it's by Pinkstrawberriez, okay? Now, let me tell you what you are going to be needing. I'm going to get right into it. And so you are going to need a pair of scissors. You are going to need either, I would suggest to use liquid glue. It's easiest for this project. You are going to also need, you're going to need one piece of paper, cardstock or a design paper, that measures 5 inches by 11. Okay, 5 inches by 11 inches. Okay, that's your first piece. Then you're gonna need 4 pieces that are going to measure 4 inches by 2¼ inches. Okay, now when you are cutting paper that has design just like the one that I have here, this has words. When you are cutting these small papers like this, you want to cut the 4-piece first. So you cut it at 4-piece, and then you cut it at the 2¼ inches, okay? Because that's gonna help you with the scoring. That's gonna help you not mess up on the design, make the design go the right way. Okay, and then if this paper also has a design, I have stripes so I can go either way. So if this paper has a design, you are going to place this paper. When we score, you are going to place this paper with the bottom of your design going towards the wall of the scoring board. That's where you're going to start scoring. It is at the bottom of your paper. Your top of the paper is going to be on your right hand side. Okay, so let's get scoring with the 5 by 11 inch piece of paper. So let me give you an example of that. So if this was my 5 by 11, I will start scoring with the words, with my top of the paper going this way on my right hand side and the bottom going to the wall. Okay, towards the wall of scoring. That's where I would start scoring. Okay, and it would make sense later. Okay, so let's get scoring because I don't want this to get this video to be long, even though the project is super fast and simple, guys. So on your 5 inch by 11, you're going to, oh, what is wrong with my camera? Okay, so you're going to place your piece of paper at the 5 inch. So the 5 inch, you're going to place it down, and you're going to do your first score at 1/2 inch. Okay, let me get my measurements here, so I have everything put down. So you're going to score at 1/2 inch. You're going to score, and I've already pre-scored my paper, so you score 1/2 inch. Then you're going to come to the right hand side. Your next scoring is going to be at 4½. So your next score is going to be at 4½. Okay, you could either do 4½ like this, and then turn your paper and do 4½ again if it's easier for you to score on your right hand side instead of scoring over here. So you could do 4½ and then turn the paper and do 4½ again. Okay, that is easiest. Once you do that, my friends, you are going to again put the back of your paper, the bottom of your paper, facing that way towards the wall. And then you're going to do your first score at 2. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Your first score is going to be at, yes, 2 3/4. So, wait, why is mine not scored at that? Oh, yeah, it is. I just can't see it, guys. I'm going to score this again. So, 2 3/4. You're going to score down 2 3/4. Then you're going to score at 3 inches. Then you're going to score down at 5 3/4. Okay, so then 5 3/4. Then you're going to score at 6. Then you're going to score at 8 3/4. 8 3/4. Oh, let me move this over. So 8 3/4. 8 3/4. Then you're going to score at 9. Okay, 9. Then you're going to score at 9 1/4. Okay, 9 1/4. So that is all the scoring you're going to do for this 5 by 11 inch piece of paper. We're going to grab our 4 other pieces of paper before we start folding things and cutting. So you're going to use, you're going to grab these 4 pieces, which I said were, what did I say these were? These were 4 inches by 2 1/4. Okay. Now, if your paper has a design, you're going to want this score to be at the bottom of your design, okay? Because this is your top right here. You want it to be at the bottom of your design. So when you're going to score it at the 2 1/4, because you're going to score it at the 2 1/4 at 1/2 inch, and you're going to do the same thing to all 4 pieces of paper, okay? So there's going to be here at the 2 1/4, and then you're going to score at 1/2 inch down with the bottom of your paper against the wall again, okay? Because we want this to be at the bottom. All right, so I've already done all 4 of my pieces, and we're going to go back to the first piece because we're going to do some cutting right now. Before we do the folding, we're going to do some cutting. I hope that this is a simple tutorial. Okay, so when you grab your paper like this, this is going to be your top, this is going to be your bottom. You're going to see at your score marks that you have these 4 little squares. One there, and then there's another one right here. Let's see if my camera focuses. Come on. I'm sorry, I just want you guys to get it right. So there's another one at the, anyways, you guys will see it. So there's this one, and then the one at the bottom. Then there's this one, and the one at the bottom. We're going to cut those off, okay? But you're going to do it this way. You're going to miter. So let's see. I don't think you can see them there. I don't know if this way it's easier. I should have grabbed the better paper. Let's see. Okay, so right here you're going to cut just a little bit like this. Then you're going to come over here and cut this way as well. And see, you're going to have like a little triangle. See that? Because you want to kind of miter it this way. And you want to do this to all 4 pieces, okay? You want to get that little triangle like that. I will cut that one off, but we're cutting that off. But I'm going to do it here again. Just like this. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this. Because I think once we fold these down, it's going to be so simple. Actually, it's supposed to go the other way. What am I doing? Okay, once you fold this down, these flaps down, it's going to be so easy to cut these little pieces out. You see this? I don't know why I'm getting so close to the camera. So we're going to cut these off. just like that. We're gonna cut this one off just like that. See that? And then we're gonna do the same thing to this side. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna cut it right here. Cut it there. I'm gonna cut it right here. And you see, you're gonna have these triangles. We're gonna cut these off. And like I said, I like folding these little, this is gonna be our flaps for our pockets. These are gonna be our flaps for our pockets right here. I am going to cut this off. Hope my camera's not fucking up. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off. There we go. Come on, get out of here. I don't want to use this scissors. I'll change my scissors to the small one. Okay, so this is what you're gonna have right now. Cutting those 4 pieces off. You guys are seeing that. You see the flaps of the pockets. Over here, you're gonna want to cut this one off as well. Actually, yeah. I don't know if I did this one to the other one, but I'm gonna cut it anyways. I think it's easier. Okay, and see the top where the 3 lines are? You guys see that? There's the 3 lines right there, and you have the same thing on the other side. We are going to cut this off. Again, mitering here, from here to here with the triangle. We're going to go up and cut this whole piece off. This piece right here. So, we're going to come right here. Where is it? I can't see it. We're going to come right here. Cut this off here. And I'm going to cut this off. I can't see that well. It's nighttime here, so I'm having trouble. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to come over here and cut this little triangle right here. So you want to kind of miter the corners. And then we're going to cut this off. So this is what you're going to have. And you see your 3 lines right there. Okay, so when you put the piece of paper down, this is what you're going to have. And let me, where is it? I don't know where my bowl folder went, but I'm going to, I'm just going to press these down. Okay. If you want, now you can start folding your papers, your score lines. You can start doing your score lines now. Okay, so you're going to fold this up. And you're going to see how this is going to come together really, really easy. You can score these fold these 3 lines up. This is going to be your top, guys. The ones with the 3 lines, that is your top. That's why I had said when you put the paper down, the bottom is here and then the top is on this side, because this becomes your top. Once you fold this down, this becomes your top. You see that? How easy that came to be. It's very, very simple to create. And now the other 4 pieces, what they're going to create is they're going to create our pocket and 1 flap for one of our pockets. So if you would like to create flaps for all 3 pockets, then you would need 6 pieces instead of just 4 pieces. But because we're going to just add 1 flap, we only need 4 pieces. Okay, so let's go on ahead and do the 4 pieces. Let's put this to the side. Let me show you guys again how it looks. Oh, come on, camera. Come on. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So there you go, guys. I'm so sorry. My camera is acting up. Okay, so we're going to grab the 4 pieces. We have the 4 pieces right here. And what we're going to do is very simple. You're just going to miter these corners like this. So you're going to cut it like that, and you're going to do this to all 4 pieces. So you see that? You're just going to cut, miter the corners before we fold. We're just going to miter the corners like this real quick. And that's just going to make it fit in the pocket better. So just going to, okay, so all 4 get to be just like that. And then we get to fold it. We get to do the folds. Get to fold it and varnish it very well. There we go. Here's the 3rd one. And then here is the 4th one. Let's varnish these really well. Okay, and then now we're going to grab our other piece right here. And this is where this is going to go. So right here, you see, this is going to go right here. Okay, you're going to make sure that you put it like this. Okay, right at the bottom like that. You're going to glue it right there. Okay, let me do that. So we're going to add some glue here. And this is how you're going to make all the other 3. But you have to be careful not to put it right on the score lines, because you want this to be able to fold. So this is going to go right here. And I'm going to make sure that I do it right at the bottom, right there. And then I'm going to varnish this down so the glue can do its job. Let's see. Come on. So see, just like that. Just like that at the bottom, like that. And then once you glue, once you have it glued down, you're going to fold these down and then glue this up. You're just going to put glue right here on the side and right here on this side, and then you're going to glue it up. Okay, and that's going to create your first pocket. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some glue right here. I'm going to add glue right here. Okay. And then I'm going to glue it down. And if by any reason your pocket just sticks out a little bit, it's okay. You can just cut it off. That always happens to me. I don't know why, because I cut the paper at the right side, but for some reason I always get some paper that comes off, and I think it's my trimmer. Let me cut this off, because this is like way off. Okay. And it's okay if you get some over, you can just cut that off. But here we go. Look at that, guys. Now you have your pocket, your first pocket. Second pocket is going to go, you see the 2 lines? It's going to go up the first line right here. It's going to go right there above that line, guys. You don't want to put it right on the line because you want this to be able to fold. So let's grab our second pocket. Let's grab our second pocket and place this right above that line. So we're going to grab this and put it right above the line. And I think this one is big as well. I'm going to have to cut this one a bit. I don't know why they all came like that. I'm going to have to cut this one off. Okay, because you want the piece of paper to fit really snug in there. Let me see. I want to make sure this folds up And it does. It's really easy to fix things when you make a mistake. You know, it's either cut it off. I mean, when you need to add, it's an issue, but even though you can cover it up, really. So right here we have it. You see that? And it's above, right above the score line so that this can fold easily. And then we're going to fold these in and we're going to glue our pocket down again. So then we're going to have our second pocket in place. Oh, come on. So we're going to have our second pocket in place. See how simple this is, guys? It's very simple. Like once you create your first one, forget it. You could remember. I made so many mistakes though. I mean, I know it's simple and stuff, but when you're making things in the beginning, you're just like, what? How did this go? Where do I put this? But Strawberries, she made like Pinkstrawberriez made like a very simple tutorial to follow. So I was really happy. See how that kind of had a little bit sticking out. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna go to our third pocket, guys. Let's do our third pocket. The fourth piece, remember, the fourth piece is gonna be a flap to one of the pockets. It's not gonna become a pocket, it's gonna be our flap. Okay, so some glue here. Come on. Let's see, I think I put too much glue in there. Hopefully this one's not as big as the other ones. And I think it is. Let me see. Yes, this is not going to close. I'm going to have to cut some of this off. I don't know why that always happens to me. Making sure that your thing still folds. See this one? I don't know why it does that. Let me see. Okay, that's good. All right. So we have our third pocket down. I love this glue because it sets like very fast. I love that. I love that it sets. I mean, it still gives you time to move around, but it sets pretty quickly. And this is the tacky glue. They sell it at the dollar store. I get the big bottles at Joann's because I love the glue, but I do have little bottles from the Dollar Tree. Okay, guys, look at this. We already have our third pocket. I'm gonna see if some stuff is sticking out because that's just how I do. I don't know. My stuff has to be, you know, almost not perfect, but almost perfect. Okay, it just makes me crazy when I see stuff sticking out on the sides. All right, guys, look at that. So we have our three pockets set in place. So this will go like this, and then it will close like that. How cute. And so now we're going to do our flap, and then you could decide whether to leave it like this. You could decide to just leave it with no flaps, or you can add flaps to all of these, which means you will need two more of this size scored the same way. I am going to add this flap right here to the middle one. Do you see that? How cute it is when you add one flap. So this flap, what it does is it goes right here, right in here. And you're going to put it below, always remembering to put it below the score line because this needs to fold. So I'm going to do that right now and glue down my flap. And to keep your flap down, all you have to do is get a Velcro dot or just a little piece of Velcro, and that will keep it down. Let me open this up a little bit. I don't want to put glue all over the place. So here we go. We're going to put our flap down. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut this a bit more. This is not letting me go in. What is the matter with you? Come on, come on. I think I'm going to have to cut some of this one as well. And I hope that this one... I don't know why my trimmer does that. I hate it. Okay, let's see. There we go. There we go. Let's see if this folds. Yes, it does. So we have one flap down, and let me see. I think, yeah. See, I knew it. I knew some of it was sticking out. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit. There we go. So there we go, guys. We have our flap down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of my chompers, one of my corner chompers, and do the corners. So I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to do the 1/2 inch. So I like doing the 1/2 inch. I don't know why I like using this one. And I'm going to do it on the top as well, just to give it a nice look. So there we go, guys. Look at that. How simple was that? That was very, very simple. I hope that this tutorial was simple to follow. I did my best, guys. And for closure, like I said, you can put a piece of Velcro. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a piece of Velcro down. This one's a little bit big, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me see. Okay. Gotta see where the bottom is. And you want to place it at the bottom first, not at the top. So you want to place it at the bottom first. Make sure it's at the center. And then you want to close this down and burnish it good. There we go. And there we go. Let me burnish this one good. There we go. So, there we go, guys. We have our pocket. One with flap and two without. And then you can do the same thing right here. You can add a piece of Velcro and then close this down. And then you have a nice closure. I think for this one, I want to put like something like this on it. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if I should put it like right here or... maybe right here on this one, or just I have smaller ones of this, maybe put one right there. So yeah, that's just me trying to decorate right now. So guys, thank you so much for joining me here. Please let me know how I did in the comments below. I hope that you guys were able to create one, and if you guys have any questions, you could just let me know. I will be happy to answer those. Please remember to like the video. You are most welcome to subscribe if you're not already. And if you do have Instagram, you may follow me there as well. And please remember to hit that notifying bell so that you can get notified of my uploads. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.